AGL, Trunks, man, oh man, oh man. One of the units that got hurt really badly by the 7-year anniversary power creep, because when Red Zone came out, it smacked a lot of units' hands. It just like, it hurt. It hurt a lot of these units. Like, any unit prior to the 7-year anniversaries, like, release, besides, like, to the exception of, like, I don't know, like, AGL Kid Gohan, maybe, in Broly, Tech Ultimate Gohan, a unit like this guy would just get folded in the red zone. Because the issue with him is that, A, he's very RNG dependent because he can super up to 5 times. Sure, he can do a quintuple super attack. But the problem is that if he doesn't quintuple super attack, this guy's getting folded. He's getting smacked the next week. It's gonna hurt, yeah? So yes, his defense is too low for that specific meta. It'll hurt really badly. He just goes face first into the red zone meta and just loses, right? Along with some of these other 2021, 2020 Dokkan Fest just don't work in there anyways, right? Keyword some. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dev, back with another one of these Dokkan battle videos, and today I'm going to talk about AGL Trunks. Now, how does AGL Trunks perform during the meta that he comes out during, that being the God Event meta? He performs quite well, and I think a specific stage I need to talk about is the Beerus stage. I felt as if though this guy can work really well in Beerus if you were able to sneak him to Beerus's Rage mode. You damage blitz him from his int phase into his STR phase, and this guy will go to work on Beerus, guys. He has a chance to super 5 times because he does his first super attack, and then he has 4 separate procs to do 4 more super attacks. What? Are you kidding me? Wait a minute. Wait, wouldn't he be able to super up to 6 times? Because let's hear me out. Maybe he can super up to 6 times, no? Think about it like this, right? He does his first super attack from his 12 key, yeah? Then he does 2 more super attacks from his passive. Then he does another super... No. He does another super attack here. So wait, that's 3. No, it is 5. Okay. Yeah, the 5th one's from his potential system. Okay. I don't know why I miscounted that. But yes, he can do up to 5 super attacks. He can do 1 super attack from his 12 key. He can do 3 more from his passive. And he could do 1 more from his potential system. What? So this guy would take Beerus over here and just smoke him. What? Beerus would get deep fried in super attacks by AGL Trunks, right? Yeah? Well, the STR stages were there. Rumshi was getting folded. Rumshi wasn't handling this, yeah? Going back on over to him. Let's see. And then Iwan. I think that's how you say his name. Iwan, yeah? Iwan is getting destroyed. I think that's how you say his name, I hope. Beerus would get folded because you would damage blitz him into his STR phase. And then Rumshi was getting smacked up. So, of course, if you're working in 2 or more stages of the God event, it's like, you're good. You're a good unit. And I felt as if though, I think if you was able to work in Hellas, I think that was impressive. And I felt as if though this guy can definitely work in Hellas, so long that you had gotten him in slot 7 or in slot 1. No, excuse me. Inside slot 7 or rotation 1, because of course, I mean, I don't think this Trunks would be able to tank Hellas in the super tech phase, right? Yeah. I mean, because he would have to super at least like 2 or 3 times for him to take like double digits against Hellas, yeah? Because Hellas could definitely hurt if she hits you type disadvantage, yeah? That can really, really hurt, yeah? So I think this guy can work in 4 out of the 12 God Event stages, and this guy was quite good, yes? He had the seal of approval. He was quite good for the God Event, yeah? So how does he look in today's meta, that being the red zone / 200% leader skill meta? This guy got hit so hard by the red zone / 200% leader skill meta, and I think the key thing was the fact that this guy did not have enough defense, and he had to rely so much on him super attacking a lot. Like, if he was able to get up to 3 super attacks, he would be somewhat okay. But if he wasn't doing multiple super attacks, which you had to rely on for his RNG for the sake of his super attacks, you was getting touched. You got touched. This guy took a lot of damage, yes? And then, God forbid, you went into his transformation, which was essentially useless inside the red zone, because you can't really stun or seal enemies, like, that much in the red zone, right? Like, sure, you have, like, the first stage of the Broly red zone, but guess what? You bring him into Broly, he's getting folded. He's getting folded. He's getting completely destroyed, yeah? So, I mean, this guy's... It's like this guy post transformation. It's like, sure, he has a good super attack effect. Sure, he has a 70% chance to crit. Sure, he can perform a guaranteed crit from the first turn. But guess what? We don't care about damage because guess who was out at the time of him being used for the red zone? We had the LR gods and we had the LR Super Saiyan 4s who were dominating the game on their release, yeah? So why would we care about your damage when we have their damage? We have a million units that do damage, right? We care about you staying inside your base form and super attacking multiple times for your defense, yeah? And let's not forget that he does gain additional defense when super attacking, yeah? It's like when attacking. So when he does attack, he gains additional attack and defense, so that is something. But he really badly does need to do a lot of super attacks to even look defensively sound to take those normals for those bosses anyways, right? Now, I want to go ahead and bring up the red zone stages that were out when the 7th anniversary dropped, yeah? Well, all 7 of the red zone stages, right? Yeah. That's just fair, right? Because for, what was the last video that I did? Version Z Goku, I pretty much went through every single red zone stage that you can probably bring them in. So I think that for GT bosses, I think Legic is pretty easy. Lud is definitely easy. And when you get to Rodo, no. Rodo's a no. Baby's a no. Super 17 is a hell no. I would say Shadow Dragons is a no, and Sin is a no, yeah? I think the first 2 stages are fine, but yeah. 3 through 7 is a hell no. And people might be wondering, oh, Dev, why would you not bring him against Super 17? Because guess what? You bring him against Super 17, Super 17 is completely clapping him. Super 17 does a lot of damage on normals and does a lot of damage on super. So if he touches him, you know what happens. Let's go over to the movie bosses red zone stages, right? Turles, I would say sure, he can work at Turles. These bosses are piss easy. I would say Turles and Lord Slug is a sure. Like, sure, you can do that. But Cooler, probably not. I would say, I mean, Cooler could probably work. No, I'll make the exception for Cooler. I feel like 1 through 3 can work. But like once you get to Fusion Android 13, it's like, no. Bojack is a hell no because he's tech. It's like, Janemba's a hell no because he's also tech. And then Broly is, why would you ever want to bring him in Broly? It's like, why? No. It's like, Broly, that's just a wasted slot. You're wasting your attempt for that day, right? Now, me going back on overtime, how many 200% leader skills is this guy on? So he has to be on LR Ultimate Gohan's 200% leader skill, right? There's no way he's not. Yeah? Yeah, because he's on Hybrid Saiyans and Bond of Parent Child. Yeah. Where is he? Where's Bond? He's not on Bond of Parent Child. Oh, that's right. Because this is the Trunks that shows up to... That's right. This is the Trunks that shows up to ball Frieza up. Okay. Fair enough. No Bond of Parent Child. That's right. It's fair. Let me get Future Saga. He's not on Battle of Fate, though. Yeah? No, he's not on Battle of Fate. So he's not going to be on... Time Travelers is a no. Vegeta's Family is a no. He's not on Gifted Warriors, so that's a no. Yeah, he's not on Gifted Warriors. Androsat Cell Saga is a yes. I'm pretty sure it's a yes with that exchange Goku and Gohan. He's on Super Saiyans, though. Yeah, he's on Super Saiyans. So he's on the exchange Goku and Gohan's 200% leader skill to Super Saiyans and Androsat Cell Saga, right? Super Saiyans and Androsat Cell Saga, yeah. Yeah, he's on there at 200% leader skill. Okay, that's cool. Bond of Master and Disciple. Let me get this real fast. I think Piccolo is Battle of Wits and Bond of Master and Disciple, no? Yeah, he's Battle of Wits and Bond of Master and Disciple. Yeah, he's on Power Awakening Piccolo's 200% leader skill. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Bond Master Disciple and Battle of Wits. Yeah. Okay, cool. Saviors is a no. Battle of Wits is a yes. Battle of Wits, I'm pretty sure that Hachiyak Goku is 200%. Yeah, he's a 200% leader skill to Battle of Wits. Okay. So he's on 3 200% leader skills. Man, oh man, I wish they made this guy a little bit more defensive. Like, I really wish. Because, like, he's defensive pre-transformation and offensive post-transformation, yeah? Super Saiyans, obviously, with Exchange Goku and Gohan. Transformation boost is a no, because he's not a Terrifying Conqueror's character or a movie boss's character. And Warriors Raised on Earth is a no, right? Because it's Turtle School and Earthlings. Yeah? Yeah, started schooling Earthlings. So this guy's on 3 200% skills, which is definitely nice. So what is good about this guy? Of course, him pre-transformation, what's good about him is the fact that this guy can super up to 5 times, including his potential system. He can super 2 times over here. He can super 1 time over here, and then from his potential system he can super another time, so he can super up to 5 times, which is definitely quite powerful, right? And if he supers 5 times, he's raising his defense 5 times, so that's what, that's 150% defense. Yeah, that's pretty goddamn crazy, because he would gain 150% defense from super attacking 5 times on top of his already 100% attack and defense when attacking. Yeah, so this guy would look quite fire defensively, yeah. And his attack stats would just like look good, right? Because he's doing multiple super attacks. Like, yeah. So this guy can look quite good offensively and defensively pre-transformation, yeah. Another thing that's good about him, of course, he has a good super attack effect that does support his multiple super attacking. This guy does gain attack and defense when attacking, so that does help out when he does super attack, because he gains 2 separate procs of attack and defensive buff in his passive and inside his super attack effect. And another thing about him, I felt as if though this didn't seem too bad. This didn't seem too bad because you can easily get this activation condition by turn 5. Now that I actually think about it, I felt as though this was terrible, but guys, he can super attack or attack up to 5 times. And this is just, he just has to perform attacks. So let's say you go ahead and get like 2 super attacks off, and this guy does like 3 normals, yeah? I think that this will be completely fine because by turn 5, he'll be able to transform, no? And this is great for Battle Road. He stuns the enemy and seals them for 1 turn upon transforming. This guy's a killer in Super Battle Road, right? Yeah? This guy's an absolute dynamo. If you bring him into, I don't know, you bring him into Dokkan Battlefield, you won't be able to get this off. But it's fine because he'll kill the enemy before he transforms. But still, the thing is, for Battle Road in general, this is quite good. Stunning and sealing the enemy for 1 turn is it's powerful. And then guess what? This guy, post-transformation, he has a good super attack effect. This guy has a 70% chance to crit unrestricted. He performs a guaranteed crit when he first transforms, which is definitely powerful. And he still gains his attack and defense when performing a super attack. And then he also has a couple of cherries on top where he gains more additional attack, where he lowers the enemy's attack and defense. And he gains more additional attack when he stuns or, well, the enemies are stunned or sealed, yeah? So if the enemy has their attack or defense lower, he gains 50% attack. And if the enemy is stunned or sealed, he gains 50% more attack, yeah? So he can definitely hit quite harder, right? And then if you have a full Androsat Cell Saga allied rotation, he has a 50% chance to stun. So he has stun chance, guaranteed crit chance for the first turn, and then built-in 70% chance to crit. So I mean, this guy is, what can I say? It's pretty clear that this guy is pure offense once he transforms, and in all practicality, he's offense and defense pre-transformation, right? Because if he supers 5 times, those attack stats add up, yeah. And he's pure defense also while pre-transformation too, because he has defense over here when attacking. He has defense on super. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Now, what is bad about this guy? The bad thing about this guy is that he is purely RNG based, but of course, this is a gacha game. Now, the issue with this guy is the fact that if you don't super attack multiple times, your defense is not going to look impressive, which is why once he went strolling into the red zone meta, this guy was not looking that great, right? So, if this guy was being ran in the red zone, he has to super multiple times. He must. You gotta get lucky for this guy to super multiple times. He does not super multiple times. He will look like a fraud. And if he looks like a fraud, he's getting benched. He's getting taken off the team, right? So, yeah, the first issue is the fact that his defense is not enough at the start of turn. You must do multiple super attacks. You must do at least 4 super attacks with this guy for his defense to look even substantial, right? Because if he gets touched, he explodes, yeah? And I think another thing that's bad about him is the fact that he doesn't have prepare for battle. That's very annoying. It really, really is. I think replace Sane Lineage for prepare for battle and we're cooking. Or replace Shocking Speed for prepare for battle. Shocking Speed or the Sane Lineage can go for prepare for battle. That's fine. Who cares? Royal Lineage, Cold Judgment, Messenger from the Future. I mean, Messenger from the Future is completely garbage. Because look at this link. I mean, this link is terrible. Just sell in Trunks units. What? I think if they replaced Saiyan Lineage or Shocking Speed for prepare for battle, he'd be quite good, yeah. And I think post transformation, I think he should have just been He should have been offensive in his post transformation. No, he should have been offensive in his pre transformation and defensive in his post transformation. Yeah, I would have liked him much more better if he was defensive in his transformation. Yeah, because guys, I mean, this guy is he untouchable once he transforms against Mecha Frieza? Is he untouchable? He literally catches the supernova. Okay, hey, okay. I guess him slicing Mecha Frieza into fucking sushimi is offensive. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. But yeah, my only real issue is the fact that his defense is quite lacking and he is an RNG based unit on top of him not having prepare for battle. That's it. I think that's the only issue I have with him. And his best linking partners are not really the craziest. Yeah, his best linking partners are not the craziest. No bueno, no bueno. Yeah. How many links do you guys share post transformation? Ah, okay. Okay. Where's Tech Ultimate Gohan at? Oh, it's right here. Okay. How many links? Haha. Saiyan Lineage Cold Judgment. That's nice. Okay. But yeah, I think that is really about it. AGL Trunks, man, he got hurt real bad by the power creep from the 7th anniversary. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. You guys are the best. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.